Hey everybody, welcome back to Miss Nika TV. Today, I am making a custom unit using my exotic wavy hair from Savvy Life Hair Company. And I don't do hair, I don't make wigs, I sell hair. But I wanted to try something different. So if you're ready to see how I did it, keep watching. So these are the products I'll be using today, and I'll also use a 4x4 closure from Savvy Life Hair Company. This is an exotic wave closure. It's transparent but not HD. I didn't want to make a big investment since this is my first unit and I didn't know how it was going to turn out. So let's get started. I used some BW2 bleach and some 30 developer. You just want to mix that to where it's kind of thick coming off your spoon. You don't want it too runny because it may go through your lace and you don't want blonde roots. So I just use a little plastic knife to apply this just because I feel like it makes it a little lighter so that it doesn't go through your closure. And I just apply that all the way around and I let it sit for about 15 minutes. Then I rinse it out using my shimmering light shampoo. So this is the wig block that I got from Amazon. It's really nice. You can pick whatever color you like. I almost got pink or yellow, but this one came faster. And then it comes with this little pouch, and included is your stand for your wig head. I already have one. It gives you some thread. Gives you wig pins and clips. And it also gives you a wig cap. So it's very, very affordable wig head. So I'm using some bundles that I already had that I had from July whenever it was my birthday and I went to Miami. Because this is my first wig, I don't want to spend a lot of money on hair. So next I want to secure my closure to the wig head, and I just want to start plucking. I didn't pluck a lot. These closures are pre-plucked, and I just didn't want any bald spots because I haven't really done this before, but I did go a few rows behind the hairline to do the plucking. And then I put my cap on my mannequin. I apologize for not putting that footage in here, but this is the cap I use, and I will leave the description in the description box from Amazon. So I just started sewing the closure down. I did secure the knots 3 times in the back. I'm really not a pro at sewing, so I didn't really slow that down too much. But there are some really important things with sewing. Whenever you start sewing at the cap, you want to make sure to go through the first layer of the cap and not the complete cap. This is very important because if you go through the entire cap, then you may not have a good stretchy cap. So you want to make sure you only go through the first layer. And I did wrap it 3 times and secure the knots at the front of the cap when I started and at the end. So moving right along to the tracks, you're going to start at the back, and I started at the bottom of the cap just because I don't want it to look like it's not full. And I used 3 pins to secure it, 1 on the side, 1 in the back, and 1 in the middle. I'm going to be using bonding glue because I feel like it'll hold just fine. I feel like my wig will be flatter, and I'm not into the stitching. This is for my personal use. It's not for anyone else, so if it comes loose or something in the future, I'll just re-secure it. But I use one side and I glue it down and then I dry it. And then as you can see, I kind of move the pin to the side so that I can do the other side the same way. And then I'll take the blow dryer and dry it. This stuff dries very fast, guys. So this is not really hard to do, but it was really pretty easy process. So next I started on my second track, and I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of staggered the tracks. I didn't put them like right on top of each other. I cut this one a little shorter than the other one. And you want to kind of do that because you want your wig to be flat. So you don't want to like stack the tracks exactly on top of one another. Remove the pins and just keep blow drying. You kind of just repeat this process throughout the wig. As you get further on up, You might want to start cutting smaller tracks. I did put some short pieces throughout the middle until it catches up, and that way you are sure that it's going to be flat and secure and not bulky in the middle of your head. You don't want that. So I'm almost to the top of the cap, and I'm getting ready to secure my lash track, and you want to do that right up against that closure. So next, it's time to remove the cap. Oh my goodness. I did not realize how hard it would be to pull this off. I did know it was going to get glued there, but oh my gosh. It like took me forever to get this cap off. I'm like, oh my God. And then guess what happened? Next, you want to just remove the cap underneath the lace. And you want to be really careful not to cut any of the lace or the threads, which I did cut the lace a little bit, but it was very unnoticeable. Next, it's time to pluck your part. I actually decided not to pluck the part because this transparent lace looks so natural to me. I am not a fan of the clean part that looks like a highway through the middle of the wig. No shade to any of you guys, but I really just rather it look natural. And when I part my own hair, I have a little bit of cross hair, so I feel like it's just fine. If I feel the need to actually pluck some of it, I will do that whenever I apply the units. I went in with some foam wrap and I laid the unit down because I wanted to lay really flat, and I was really pleased with the result. It feels like it's going to be really flat. I left that overnight. The next day I came in with the razor and I cut some baby hairs. I really feel like I left out a little too much. I really should have plucked it a little more, and I tried to mold them, but I think I'm going to do it whenever I get the unit installed. Now my cousin's gonna braid me down real fast. I really appreciate her taking the time to do that. Now it's showtime. It's time for me to try to figure out how this is really gonna look. I put some foundation in the inside of the lace so that it can match my scalp. Then I applied a stocking cap. I got this from the local beauty supply store in my city. And I just wanna pull that down well in front of your forehead. You wanna apply the freeze spray on top of the cap so that it'll hold down, and where you're going to be placing the unit is going to be in front of your hairline, so you just want to make sure you have your cap down far enough. I also went in and put some foundation on the cap just to make sure that everything blends all together. Next, I'm going to go in and carefully cut the cap, making sure I don't cut any of my real hair. And just take your time to do this because you want to make sure the wig is all the way secured. I did end up having to go back in, put some more got-to-be freeze spray on there and dry it. I apologize, my camera cut off when I was putting the unit on, but I did moisturize it with water and mousse. Next, I went in with the foam wrap to just try to mold those edges. I was pleased with the outcome, but like I said, I wish they were just a little bit thinner, but I'll do better next time. I'm almost done for the night. I went in and put on some lip gloss from Cream Kiss, a local company here in Statesville. Please shop with her. Her lip gloss is bomb. I keep some in my bathroom for everyday use. Then I went in with my little straightening comb, and I ordered that off Amazon as well. I'll put the link in the description box. And I just wanted to make sure that my part laid flat. And that's all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you leave in the comments the type of content you would like to see from me, because I want your ideas. Oh, one more thing, baby girl. Make sure you zoom in on this lash. It is called Wispy, and it's from Savvy Life Hair Company. I'm going to leave the link to the website in the description box. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.